The only reason you're an ass is because you have a set of skills that other normal people don't have. But what if I could tell you that Forex traders are making your entire month's salary in just one trade using the same skills that you have as an ass? The key takeaway here on this video is the fact that you are not that different. In fact, you have an advantage because of the underlying skills that you have. So Forex trading suits you very, very well. In this video, here's what we are going to cover. Number one is what Forex trading is. Number two is the myths and the misconceptions about Forex trading so that you know the reality, what is true and what is false. Then number three is we will look at the skills that you already have that the Forex traders are using. And then number four is we will look at the added skills that are required so that you can go from being an ass to being a profitable trader. So let's get to it. So what is Forex trading? Now, this is a global market that deals with just trading currencies. So it's a very big market. It's the biggest market in the world, has a liquidity of around $6 trillion. And so there is a very big pie that you can get a piece of. So how does this work? Let's imagine I have this watch and I have information that there'll be limited supply of these watches. What do you think is going to happen to the price of this watch? It will go up. Same thing. If you have a piece of currency and you have some information just from observing patterns, or you know something that will make that currency go up in value, then you buy that currency, hold it, and then sell it when it's expensive. That is just Forex trading. Now, why is trading the best? And I can tell you it's the best because I'm a trader. I know from experience. Number one is that there is always liquidity. So think about this situation. Right now, if I want to sell this watch, I have to look for a buyer. Now, sometimes there won't be buyers. However, in the Forex market, there will always be buyers. So when you want to liquidate your positions, there will always be money on the other side. Number two is the market is open 24/5, which means it's open daily, Monday to Friday. So you can find a slot in your day and show up every day consistently and just take off profits of the markets day in, day out. So it's very flexible. Number three is you can start with little capital. With stocks, you need a minimum of $25,000. But with this, you can open an account for free and deposit even $5. And then, what are some of the myths and misconceptions going around about Forex trading? And maybe this is why you have not even started, or you are still skeptical even though you have started. Number one is that trading is gambling. So here's the thing. Our life is all a gamble. So when you decide to Uber to work, you are not really sure whether you will get to work safely. So you are betting that you will get to work safely. And this is because there are predictable patterns and routines that are set that make the probability of you arriving to work higher. Same thing with Forex trading. So if you have the right systems and routines that give you a profitable edge in the market, then obviously you are not gambling. But if you have no system, no process, yes, you are gambling. Number two is that you will lose all your money. And the reality is that most beginner traders, they lose money to the markets. But this is not a requirement. So, if you have the right guidance, if you have the right process, and you know what you are doing in the markets, so whether you have a mentor or you have already done your work, then it's highly unlikely that you are going to lose money because you are following a plan. So the traders who lose money are the ones who are just trading and gambling. The next myth is that you need a finance background. The reality is that I was a chef. I dropped out of school and I am here. So this is just a big myth. Anybody can day trade. Now, nurses, you have an edge over other people, but basically there is no barrier to entry. And then lastly is that it's too time consuming. And I might understand this because, it's 24 hours, 5 days a week. So it means you trade all day. But in reality, you just pick a time. For me, I only trade 2 hours per day. And the rest of the time, it's my own time to do whatever I want. So this is not a 9 to 5. You come and just apply your process and then move about your day. All right. So what are some of the skills that you already have? Number one is staying calm under pressure. I know this might be a familiar sight to you. So same thing with Forex trading. It's all chaos. It's all chaos. And if you have that mind, that calmness to see and recognize patterns in yourself and in the environment, despite that chaos, and you nurses are so good at this, then you already have an added advantage. Next thing is following strict procedures. So again, this is another familiar scenario. Imagine a woman is giving birth. There is a step-by-step process that you follow. And if there is an emergency, there is a protocol to follow for emergencies. And it's the same thing with Forex trading. We have protocols for what to do when it's not working and also when it's going in your way. Then number 3 is pattern recognition. So I'm sure again you understand what you are seeing here. You know what you are looking at. I have no clue. But you have that understanding. You have seen the charts. You are familiar with looking at patterns that are represented in form of charts. And it's the same thing with trading. You just come and look for irregularities. So if you know what normal looks like, then you know when something abnormal happens. And that pattern recognition is an added advantage when it comes to trading because we are looking for anomalies. We are looking for those things that are not there every day. And we take those ones. So you have an advantage there. So what are some of the things that need to be added? So number 1 is just basic trading skills. And this is what I call basic. You just need to understand candles and volume, nothing else. So it's very basic. Number 2 is a structured strategy. So just like the way you go to your job, you have a protocol that you follow for the way you clean, the way you attend to patients. It's the same thing with trading. It's a job. So you come to the markets at a specific time and you follow a protocol. And then once you are done, you close your office, move on with your life. Number 3 is risk management. So here's the thing. I usually advise my students to use 1% per trade. This means that even if you lose that 1%, you have 99 more trades. So you don't know what will happen in those 99, but at least you have the resources to continue pushing and finding out. So the last thing that is very important is your mindset. So the difference between me being here today and you being out there wanting to become a profitable trader is your mindset. So how you operate and apply the things that you actually learn is the most important thing. It takes time. However, it requires constant practice. So basically, that is why you as a nurse, you have an edge compared to just any random guy in the street. Now, we do have a Forex masterclass dedicated only for nurses. And if you'd like to learn this in more depth and just understand the roadmap that you require so that you can start trading like a profitable trader, click the link in the description. And if you got value from today's video, subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.